Old custodian oracle towards no known cultures exposed, molded discussion of Odin's consorted circle, concourse flows important, curvatures denoted since territorial contours endorse spectacles at omegas further expect the roads become consolidated in the mildest mileage that anyone's ever exposed, therefore throwing down full throttle into the 6 notes before expressives can even impressively fully indulge in the fact that they're self-imploding on a reloaded example that they trample most words. Scolded travels marvel from real students, communicative supportives, boldest tambourines family rapport, extremely harvested because concealed, proves tomahawked, improved reports similar, absorbed his punitive damages as a sport to truly exist. Within all that embarks upon the awarded cost awful before his founders secured, secluded, and disinformed travels could ever be prognostively told of exactly how not to. Then protocol's gavel hammered his tentacles reminiscent in trebles endeavors to several inseparable oaths, focals called compassion, lastly grammared substantial pinnacle codes, envisioning shit beneficial as a spectacle to definitely set one upset with desperates, respects own plethoras, in-depth embers, prevent endings, dimensions, impeccables, detriments, minutes, quickly accented, efficiently, in multiples levels, culprits, questions, adequately emptied into the cultivated matriarch spoken antidote that murky ironclad sieves evade ancients' remarks, open tantrums, reloaded post-votes terminally conspired wisely to contract permissives to escalate patient sees sparks divulged. And then poem goes on. So finally, if you're asking how I can become happily extravagant with the chosen pathways, I've been distracted massively to gain passage through, even if it left me dismantled as soul's proactives and protested as basically exactly what practice is salvaged as an actuality in case gravely, tastefully pressed, mathematically enhanced savagery that's connected to a boss's cataclysmic spats above his dismal resistance, evaluative systems, graphics, battling, plus tectonic plates, riddled shifts, persistence at my isotope submersives, expert risen distant existence follows one's Russians, untouchable conditions, experience since flies dope, silos provoked isles, comatose piloted exposed energies, entirety privately never expires, so expect desire of J. Patsy's fade vastly return to compass his morosely fortified impactions, wrote to indulge written violence, commission within miles, long strongholds, styles, livest expeditions, perfected metal, pressed pedals to strictly as a given, either desist into the dirt stitches, or reserve inertia's chest first expressively deserved, metaphorically returned, eccentric like introverts, lessons learned to disconcern, folded on perverse verses against my emblems, crest cold curtains on them, and exterminated as furthest and cursed as I remain intellectually impressive and compressed infinitely as preserved permanently and reimburse the motives of complementary emphatic emphasis as most corrosively built acidic like dominance to squash the eldest empires simply tempted into tragic preemptive blasts that strike the sleep inventive sequence taking deceptive clashes clasped to streets incentives to equal eloquences how to one's achievements before you even collectively think you're going to deceive, red steadfast elected lanes tread on for trade, bet wrongs, your creds last to be surfaced, benevolence as researched intelligence, rehearsed Omega's intelligence is severely interested and protected, revered as spirits, ventricles, experienced and gone berserk. Chemically assertive, romance casted, owned of importance, controlled, outcast, found at last counts, long crafts to amount to catalog, surrounded balances, actual matters to materialize his final chapters, cerebral, fattest, oratorically combatives, experience mapped out and compounded, in-depths astounded, fathoms contacted to amass fame's incredible paths compacted into pronounced calibrants, avenued practice, advantages gathered, and proficiently tallied, cash reviewed, talents to amuse the audience, occupants, clue doctored, tickets, dollars, bought and spent, badass attitudes that refuse to include hostiles, position collars, caught even outlawed, grand chance, expansions, grads, unlatched labs, expunged plans to distract a scandalous reserve to stem matches when Cnight Reign Cuans steps on stage to catch the Holy Ghost impaction and devise aim to respond to the collided claim of your crowd's honest honor you're responsible for to establish their pure tolerance past the points of life's problems and patch up the heights possibles with more than polite bomb-ass piloted kings over subtle lyrics, entitled Vital Experience, recited horizons of what I've been undividedly empowered inside my own provided lifestyle, accustomed to replies live and plentifully. Them fortunate future hours are decided before endorsed. Implied decisions admittedly confuse my final inhibitions. Like I'm drunk off Sambuca and my exam, or trampled on samples entanglement that my angles refused and done for the strangest rude lunges, antagonizations to distract my removal, intrusively exhausted to finally improve exclusions, heavily waxed infusions, so Rubik's maneuvers. Designers climb to refine libels, desirably inscribe the wildest encycled license degrees anybody's ever heard or never seen, believe me.